Ladies and gentlemen, I come to you with grave news. You may recognize two of these teams at the top of the board. We are still in the Marvel Rival Championships. We are in round 5, and this is the lower bracket. Crispy Fries, we watched them way earlier in the open qualifiers, and Obvious, we watched them a little bit more recently. Both of them had a little bit of a solid run, but one way or another have found their way down into the elimination bracket, meaning that whoever loses this is going home. It's the first time I've had two teams who I've already cast separately face each other in the lower bracket. This is kind of a sad situation for me. I'm going to have to say bye to like one of the teams, at least for this tournament, that I've like grown attached to. But it has to happen. So is the threat of esports. Obvious. Banning out the Doctor Strange, Crispy Fries, the Hella. Luna Snow and Bruce Banner are going to be secured. Black Panther, the final ban for Obvious. Crispy Fries, they will take out the Hawkeye. Relatively standard bans, nothing too wild here. Nothing too out of the ordinary. Flicky Minaj bringing us to this Hulk, showing why they secured it. With Doctor Strange taken out, though, what is going to be the second tag? They're hovering a Magneto. Flicky Minaj swapping off of that front line there onto the Iron Man. A little bit more decisive currently for Obvious. They have definitely at least locked in Caden on that Magneto. We're going with a double Galactic Guardians of the Galaxy here for Crispy Fries. So let's introduce our teams. Excuse me. We have Crispy Fries on the left. We have Nim playing the Star-Lord. Diddy Valkyrie will be playing the Incredible Hulk, aka Bruce Banner. We have Smiley Face, is what I'm going to call them, because I do not know what else to call them. I cannot read anything that isn't English because I'm uncultured, and a little bit of French. They are playing the Mantis. Jaehoon going to be playing the Adam Warlock. Yonko on Magneto, and Flicky Minaj will be back on the Iron Man. They've got full team-ups here with that Gamma boost onto the Iron Man, and of course that Galactic boost for the Cocoons from Adam Warlock onto the Mantis and the Star-Lord. Let's jump onto the other side in the red trunks. It is Obvious with Spider-Man being played by a name I cannot pronounce. Caden is on that Magneto. We have Luna Snow. Milk J is playing Mantis. First and on the Psylocke, and Liza is bringing out the Penny Parker. As you all know, we are on the Asia server, which means sometimes we get those little stutters. They usually stabilize after a few minutes into the game. Spider-Man spawner blown up fast here. Good targeting by Crispy Fries as Obvious to take position. Psylocke going to be the first to fall. Diddy Valkyrie dropping low, utilizing their own webs, even without the Spider-Man spawner, to try and get that healing, but that is going to be with the Hulk diving in. A pickup by Crispy Fries. Big damage, trying to chase down that Magneto. Love the shields there, Caden. Playing it very safe, but finally going to get picked off. Wraparound attempt. Spider-Man attempting to get the drop onto the Peter Quill. It's Peter on Peter violence. Trying to chase him down, looking for the Spider-Man, but no, the counter. As now it's still Peter on Peter violence as First and comes in for the save. First Peter goes down with Peter Quill, Star-Lord for Obvious, and Spider-Man escaped, getting healed up. I want to stay on board with Nim. I want to see if we get more Spider-Man on Star-Lord fights. Yes, we do! Surprise! It's Spider-Man! It's spectacular! It's amazing! It's Spider-Man! Steals the map heal! Absolutely crazy play by Nim. Diving back onto the point, sneaking in, and securing the 1v1. Flicky Minaj burning away at that front line, showing the power of the laser. Going in very deep melee range to make sure they can get those lasers. Spider-Man spawner dropped super point-blank range. on the high ground, just to make sure that they can at least try and get some shots. Penny Parker, of course, a little bit more difficult to use when you're not already on the point. When you're on the point, you get full control. When you're not on the point, it can be a little difficult as you can get zoned out. Nim with the Galactic Legend trying to focus people down, but everyone's very split. Finds a hiding Mantis, tries to finish him off. Not able to do so. Sorry, that was a Lunar Snow. I was right the first time. Nim tanking through, ultimates available almost entirely across the board for the side of Crispy Fries. Lunar Snow with the healing, trying to keep that team alive. Down goes the flanking first stand. Laser onto the Spider-Man, trying to finish them off as well. They're trying to stay mobile. Maximum Pulse to aim for Lunar Snow, able to sidestep. Nicely done. The lasers trying to finish them off. Meteor M, Spider-Man with the instant kill mode, trying to go into spectacular swing. Looking to try again, Iron Man, but can't get to him. The laser doing so much damage. And that is round one of game number one going over to Crispy Fries. A convincing first round. Do we see any adjustments out of obvious? Let's see if we get any swap arounds here. So far, sticking with almost exactly the same draft for Crispy Fries, with the maximum synergy. Only person I believe who isn't actually getting a synergy bonus here is Yonko. I might be wrong, but I don't think he gets a team-up bonus for any of these. I think that they get the Scarlet Witch bonus, but I don't know if Magneto gets the others. I have to check that. Just middle of the cast research, just making sure that I'm giving you all the correct information. Alright. Where are team-ups? Abilities. Team abilities back in there. Metallic Fusion. Yeah, just Scarlet Witch, that's all they have. On the side of obvious, though, they have swapped their team around. We have a Venom coming in to try and give them that backline dive potential, and a Winter Soldier to get that damage, try and isolate people with the pullouts. First stand on the Psylocke, getting popped a bit by Magneto, getting knocked back. They're going to be trying to flank, dive, harass. Good damage onto the backline, actually. Finding Adam Warlock. Good shielding. But still just trying to get those finishing hits. The damage output very strong, and again, very hard to punish a Psylocke. Stealth out, dashing away. Very long way out, though. Are they going for a hero swap right now? Because they're going all the way back to Spawn, almost. Where are you going, first dad? Well, they found people. Fired, getting stunned out by the Hulk. And that's going to be the pickup. Diddy Valkyrie with the blow up. The percentage is already beginning to pick up. And they force them back into Spawn. Crispy Fries in control. Taking a lot of damage, but they have the cocoon. Behind the wall, little bit dangerous as here comes Venom. Diving onto that backline, need to focus them down. Adam Warlock damage, not anything to be sniffed at. Does actually do a lot if they're not being harassed. Oh, coming out from Flicky Minaj, gets the double kill with that pulse charge, doing huge damage. Trying to aim onto that Venom, who is just getting whittled down over and over. The chain healing, making it very easy for you to get around those corners, get around those angles. Misses the train cart, though. The team is being pulled away. Still doing some good damage. Still holding the point. We're up to 58% for Crispy Fries in this first game of the series. They are fighting for their tournament life here, and they are not going down without a fight. Shots coming in. Good damage output. Keeping the team healed up. Trying to chase it onto obvious. Double ults come out. Dancing the butterflies. They're staying grouped up. If they're all in the objective, in that mantis, in that damage, sorry, from the Psylocke, then they can split it a little bit easier. As long as the tanks hold it. Jayud. Taking a little bit of damage as once again Venom is in that back line trying to cause problems, and down goes the Mantis. Sorry, not the Mantis, the Adam Warlock. Nim with the Galactic Legend, though, is causing issues, getting revenge onto the backline members. They will get popped. Here it comes. Winter Soldier stunned out, though. They get one again, and then they are picked off so quickly here. Flicky for style. Sends up the fireworks. Meteor M as well, because that is round 2 of game number 1 already over. This is a best of 3. Obvious have a chance to get back into it, but that was an incredible performance from Crispy Fries. Nim, or number 1 Nim, gonna be getting that MVP with a very understandable 13 kills. Incredible work. 8k damage. The biggest damage was Flicky Minaj, getting harassed very little, and is also one of 2 people on their team to not die. With Flicky Minaj and Smiley Face on that Mantis being the 2. 11k healing. Very interesting. And also the tanks, tanking almost as much as the tanks on the side of Obvious. Now, often you will see the team that loses getting more tankiness, but this time it's only by about 2 to 3k that the tank war is won, and most of that is thanks to Caden. Very interesting. Very interesting indeed. But the kill difference, that is going to be 5 kills, and there's that many on Tinny Valkyrie alone. A strong early performance, controlling the position. That's going to be game number 1. Going over to Crispy Fries. Let's see if Obvious can bring it back. As I take us to a break, I want you all to ponder this graph. Ponder it. Find its mysteries. Solve its riddle. All right, back in a moment. And we're back in. It's round 2. Teams are on the same sides. We are heading to Hall of Jalia. It is convergence. Defense for Crispy Fries. Attack for Obvious. Let's see if they change anything up. Mixing up the bands, mixing up the picks here. We will have to see. You've seen the Black Panther. Banned out. As is the Hella. Sticking with a lot of those big damage dealers here. Any lock-ins? That is going to be Doctor Strange taken out. Doctor Strange and Hawkeye going to be secured. We're going to get a Hawkeye game. Very fun. Unless this is all mind games from Obvious. And Strange making their way into the draft this time was banned out last time. This time, Tinny Valkyrie making sure that they get to play him. Flicky Minaj hovering the Namor. Could be fun. They've already got Jaeon on that Lunar Snow. Psylocke, banned out by Obvious. And they played it last game. It was definitely solid. It was one of the better options they had, I think. But they're going to remove it this time. Crispy Fries. Last ban of this rotation. Squirrel Girl taken out. Squirrel Girl, we see her very rarely, but when she does come in, there's quite a lot of poke damage that can come in there. We do see a Hawkeye. Let's go. First stand on that Hawkeye. Now, what do you pick as your second damage dealer? Right now, they're looking at triple tank. Do they pick a second damage dealer? They don't. Is this actually what they're doing? Are they going to do the 3-1-2? I think they might be doing the 3-1-2. Crispy Fries, they're hovering Storm. I don't know if they're going to lock that in. We'll have to see if they do commit to this. Or is this just a speed boost to get out of base? Yes, it is. I love that we're seeing this from teams. Picking a hero just to get a quick boost out of base and then swapping back to the rest of the team. It's these little things. I love that we're seeing that. Picking it on Magneto, though, the character with potentially one of the slowest rollouts in the entire game, feels a little mean. But to be fair, the majority of their team is a little slower. Maybe put it on Lunar Snow. She's faster than everyone else. Yunko on that Magneto here. They've got the Doctor Strange. They've got the Adam Warlock. Liza, also Doctor Strange. Will we see the portal as the initial engage here?
from securing the mission area.
They are going for the 3-1-2. They have 3 tanks. One of the bigger backline dive, 2 big protection. There comes a portal. Ooh, interesting. They were trying to catch him there. Trying to like force them while they were mid-run, but no. Obvious. Not going to get caught out that easy. Venom's already deep in that backline as the front line begins to join them. We're going to keep an eye on first and here as they are basically the main damage source here, so they gotta be landing these shots. And they are hitting quite a few so far. Every one of the stronger Hawkeyes we have seen thus far. Good hits. Working them down, but the healing output, the problem with Hawkeye, while his DPS is very high with huge bursts, it's a little slow, meaning that there's a lot of time for the healers to come out here, and Obvious are getting burned down. They've lost their healers, they've lost their front line, and that is going to be a hold from Crispy Fries. Strong performance to start off. Yunko removing cover, so that they have a better angle, not only to poke at the enemy team, but also to heal Yunko if he wants to step up there. There's the shots coming in from first ad, trying to hit that Magneto as they are in a bit of a riskier position. What's the Lunar Snow? Big hit! Just halved there. Venom is distracting, delaying. In the meantime, though, Flicky Minaj, that damage number is going to be skyrocketing from those Octopi. Creeping up. Sniping a few of those out. Nicely done. Big hit onto Flicky. They're landing these shots very well, but again, what's the follow-up? Where's the kill potential? If first ad doesn't get the kill, then who's finishing the job? Nim with the Galactic Legend trying to work through the rest of that front line, burns through the shield of Liza, but not enough to finish the job there. Big damage output. The tankiness of Obvious is showing some value here, but again, they're lacking the finishing potential. Nice burst there. Nim is showing why they are so strong on this Star-Lord and why so many teams favor the Star-Lord. Protection from Yoko onto Titty Valkyrie, who did get burned down a little bit here, but is still going to tank through. Couple sprays for star points. Here comes the Horde onto the back line. They try to lock people down, but Mantis is healing through. Make sure they push through. Flicky Minaj is already down. Aya Magamoto comes out, gets the 2-man, 3-man stun. There they go, and that is the counter. Obvious. Their push is shut down once again. The heal came out from Adam Warlock. A portal. I'm not sure where to, but it is here. Is that another trick portal? Or is Titty Valkyrie just using it to get back to the backline? A little bit of counter pressure. Utilizing the shield. 40 seconds left. 0% on the point. Crispy Fries, for their place in the championship, are still holding and they're not giving up. Obvious. With their lives on the line, they change very little and continue hoping that they can find a gap. They believe in this composition. Kaden with the Meteor M doing a little bit of damage, but they're being chased down and dove so deep. The healing is coming out though from Lunar Snow with the ultimate pushing through. Obvious with one last chance, 3 seconds left. No one is close to the point. Overtime, someone touches. They have the point held. Can they keep it? Nim trying to get rid of Venom. The use of that Venom is how quickly it can dive into the backline with the ultimate to buy them everything they have. They've made it to the point for the first time in this game. Aya Magamoto though, and with that, Venom's going to be focused down. They're desperately trying to hold the point, but there's no one left to help them. Round 1 of Game 2 going over to Crispy Fries.
The current score is 0.
Solid attempt.
Time to switch
Obvious
things
with
up.
that final push.
Side you're on. You'll need a
How do Obvious change? With that triple tank lineup on the attack not working out, what do they do for defense? The answer seems to be damage, as they are swapping it about here. Will they commit to this, though? What do we see from Crispy Fries? The Iron Fist being brought onto the board here. Rocket Raccoon. Strange Magneto still being saved as that front line. And they've got a Punisher for the damage that moves with the team. And then a Iron Fist for diving the enemy backline. Very sensible, very balanced. This is why it's very frustrating when people in just ranked games just pick random double backline divers. Who is going to heal you? Oh, Jeff. Jeff! Yeah, Flicky, get him! That's obscene, Jeff! This is a family stream. Except it's not, because I swear a lot, and you guys are okay with that, so I appreciate you all. Spider-Man climbing flowers. Those are some sturdy flowers. So obvious. Triple damage, double heal, solo tank. Now, this isn't the first time we've seen this. We have seen solo tank Groot. He seems to be, if there is a solo tank, the solo tank of choice here. The ability to split the team in two kind of shuts down the 2-2-2 setups by allowing you to choose your fights. Here comes the portal. Onto the back line. In fact, onto the front line. Nice little sneaky wraparound there. Lot of damage being dealt there. Quick healing coming out. Already, the cocoon has to be used. Pushing their way in. They're making a little bit of progress here. Onto the point. Remember, they only need 1/3, so someone needs to be standing on this point. But with Groot down, who's going to touch it? They've got to touch it. They've got to stop this first third. Anybody? Nope. Okay. GG. That is it. That's Crispy Fries taking the 2-0. They are going to continue on in this lower bracket with a 2-0 map score. And Obvious are sadly eliminated. 07's in chat for Obvious. Nim, well-deserved MVP there. 12 KOs. 8 for Yonko. Nice. Very nicely done there. 12k and 16k. Damage outputs. Little low because that round was quick. But yeah, that is it. That is us saying goodbye in the lower bracket. There's nowhere else to go except to the next tournament. So good luck to Obvious. We hope to see you again in Season 1, as we are still currently in Season 0. Thumbs up, hearts and 07s to Obvious. But Crispy Fries finding themselves in the lower bracket and saying that they will not be falling to the bottom of the fryer. Best of luck to them. Crispy Fries, it's a lot harder from here. They are on their last life, but they're not going to give up yet. Thank you all very much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed. I have been Tetcher, your caster for today. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Follow my social medias. They're in the description of the video. Thank you all very much for watching, and I hope you have an amazing rest of your day. And I'll see you all next time.